welcome to a brand new week on NC Trends. My name is Sheon Bankole. As Nigeria's 2023 elections draw closer, conversations are getting more intense on social media as expected. Now, one of them is a recent statement by Nigerian singer Brymo that it is not wise to vote for the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, just because he is an Igbo man. Brymo came under fire on Twitter for stating that an Igbo presidency would only be a pipe dream due to the agitation for Biafra. Brymo sparked negative reactions from tweeps who tagged him as a tribal bigot and being Igbophobic, but he is not even sorry. And despite knocks from fellow singers such as Paul Okoye, Rude Boy, Brymo insists on this stance. Now, here are some reactions we found on social media. This one from Instagram from Grand Mobilizer says, "There's a big difference between holding a political view and racial discrimination." Now, Brymo is not the first musician to support Tinubu. Yeah, there are speculations that he supports Tinubu of APC, and he will not be the last person. But discriminating against a tribe, that's low. I did not even know that there was a petition. Yeah, people are signing a petition against Brymo. And it says, "Can someone send me the link? I want to sign." Away from that, this one says, "Bigotry statements are highly unacceptable, especially within the younger generation. We cannot have the same mindset of our fathers that has brought us to this very situation we find ourselves. Note that implying the Igbos are not ready is not a political view." Different angles and different reactions to this statement by Brymo. And then this one says, "Even if he makes good music, that does not justify what he did. He's a public figure and a role model to some people from that tribe that he abused. So just look at how messy the situation is now because of a single mistake he made, because of a single tweet." Still in Nigeria, the Saturday attack on a train in Edo State has been a major topic on social media. No fewer than 31 persons were abducted from the Tom Ikimi train station on Saturday, including railway workers, non-passengers, and underage victims. Now, this is coming 10 months after bandits attacked the Abuja-Kaduna train service, killing 14 passengers and abducting 65 others. The incident has been highly condemned by the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, as well as many social media users. Now, some of them said that this is why we need an actual change in Nigeria. We cannot continue like this, so please vote wisely. So you use it as a wake-up call to tell people to vote wisely come 2023 elections. This comment says, "This is becoming the norm in Nigeria. No one is talking about it. Now watch how the government keeps mute on this." But the government is not keeping mute because they condemned the attack and they're already working to get the abducted victims back. This comment says, "And they ask why people now have Japa syndrome. There's many people wanting to migrate out of Nigeria. This has now become a norm in Nigeria." Now let's go to Ghana, where people are talking about Jubilee House, the presidential palace in Accra that houses the president of Ghana. So backstory, American rapper Meek was seen rapping in a viral video on social media, which featured some parts of the Jubilee House and most importantly, the podium that President Akufo-Addo uses to address the nation. Yes. Now, many Ghanaians seem to be disappointed by the video, with some stating that the Jubilee House, which is the highest security zone in Ghana, has now become insecure. After suffering heavy dragging on Twitter, Meek has now deleted the video, but here are some comments that the video sparked. Let's see them. Kweku Boateng says, "My countrymen and hypocrisy." These pictures and videos have been on social media platforms ever since Meek Mill came to the country. He just combined those videos and attached an audio. So why did he delete it? I don't know. Samuel says, "The argument might be, would the various artists in Ghana also be allowed to do the same? Would they be allowed to make a video at Jubilee House?" Yes, the Jubilee House is a security installation. However, we have seen several pictures, videos, and drone shots of the place where the president addresses the nation. I don't know. Nana Kwame says, "The president has made himself too accessible. You wouldn't dare to take a picture in front of the American embassy, not to talk of the White House. But here, the Jubilee House is now like a playground." And it's a wrap for tonight. I'll see you again on NC Trends. Have a good night.